In the 1870s, the alcoholic excesses of the shearers were becoming less common in the bush. By this time, many of them had wives and families waiting for them in country towns, and others were the sons of cockies who returned home to the farm. A minority still blued their cheques, but not so much in the bush shanties, but rather in the towns, where the barmaids were skilled at lambing down, which means persuading someone to spend all their money. A song that tells this sad story is The Broken-Hearted Shearer, which is also known as Lambing Down. It first appeared in the Queenslander in October 1894 and was published in the Bulletin in October 1885. And some explanation may be needed. The word flat in Australian slang means foolish, simple-minded or lacking money. Cut it fat means to stop behaving in a vulgar or inappropriate way. Puggery refers to a slouch hat from the Hindu word pagri, which means a turban. A nobbler is a serving of spirits, especially a single pour of whiskey or other distilled liquor. That slews you is Australian slang meaning something really good or awesome. Sold again and got the money is a phrase traditionally spoken by a costermonger after successfully deceiving somebody. And a jackshay refers to a bushman's metal quart pot, specifically designed for boiling water, used in the outback for tea making and cooking. So this is a song called The Broken-Hearted Shearer. I'm a broken-hearted shearer and ashamed to show me face. The way that I've been treated is a shame and a disgrace. I raked a cheque together and thought that it would do, so I went down to Bendigo to spend a week or two. I thought I was no flat, so resolved to cut it fat. Dressed myself from top to toe, put a puggery round me hat. Then I went to get a nobbler at a certain house in town, where the barmaid was a caution to lamb a shearer down. Oh, she tossed me up a Yankee grab to keep me on the booze, and somehow or the other I was always bound to lose. She would turn and twist about, saying that's loose, you old chap. Sold again and got the money, who struck Bunky such a rap. She had all the slang and flash talk that was going round the town, and she'd sling it at me right and left while I was lambing down. Now my money being finished, I resolved to know my fate, so I asked this pretty barmaid if she would be my mate. She said, young man, be civil on my feelings, don't encroach. I'm a decent married woman, and my husband drives the coach. My smiles that used to be were all turned into frowns when she made the grand discovery that she had me lambed down. Oh, I have sold my good old horse and I'll get some work, I hope. I've some tea and some tobacco and a half a bar of soap, some flour and some matches, a billy and jackshay, and a box of Cockle's pills and a jar of Holloway. Now that's all my 5 years gathering since last I left the town, but it's nothing when you're used to it to do a lambing down.